make the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name her who got a better flow. She can hang it up just like a telephone. Sticking up with the cost 10K to let it come see it. Hands down here, make it come treat it. Spin, make it come beat it. I want the new in the machine out. Jewelry be cold like the temperature zero. I'm the boys, they call me the hero. Heavy then they know what I be on. I'm the best, I'm the best, and you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my way up, get on go. If I touch it, then it's go, then it's go. I'm the best, and you know. And I got it, and I got it on my own. Get my way up, get my way up, get on go. If I touch it, then it's go, then it's go.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah. Hey, check it. Okay, I feel unstoppable. Losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line. Do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylers go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hundreds real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet. From South Carolina to Maryland, I take the jet today. I'm still on the come up, I'm still building my resume. I still got a lot to prove, but still I'm heavyweight. I still gotta watch my moves. They tried to defamate my character, but I won't let them. It's always checkmate. I'm still screaming, the world hope she. Mother Nature's my first shorty, watch how I go ballistic and I'm so terrific. Accounts is copacetic, I don't need no permission, but I'm so indebted to this game that I love, and most of all to the man above. Now check me out, now it's just that Fridays was serving the greens. Before I was popping, I was nursing my dreams. Now I ain't never been a gangster, but I know a few things. I just rather get the bag and start collecting the rings. But I done spoke too much, close curtain and scene. I am not a human being, I'm a full machine. I ain't holier than thou, I don't judge, I sing. Just staying down for the come up till I reign supreme. Let's get it.
It's week 4 of the NFL, and today's
seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taken from about the 12. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Jones completes it to Aguilar. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Throwing, Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jakobi Meyers. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jeremy Chinn, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack. 2nd down and goal. Jones. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Jakobi Meyers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Leading the Packers offense out here, the same man who has been doing so since 2008. That's the great Aaron Rodgers.
Even as he nears age 40, Aaron Rodgers' game isn't taking a single backward step. He became only the 4th player to win back-to-back MVP award and led Green Bay to its 3rd straight 13-win season. He avoids turnovers better than anyone in football at the quarterback position. And Green Bay, they are always a front runner with him under center.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers, and able to find Allen Lazard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down catch for Allen Lazard has turned out to be a personal favorite of quarterback Aaron Rodgers. He's carved out a nice role in this Packers receiver rotation.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The Packers at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside 3rd of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They give him a gain of 38. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29.
Back on. Take 30. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers escaping the play. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good...
And the pressure gets to him again. Matt Judon. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Jabril Peppers deep to receive. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Patriots take over. Run with his second-year man. That's Ramondre Stevenson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And all the way. Jakobi Meyers, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make the score 14-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's...
Come on, set! You don't move! Heel, black!
First down, going to the air with Love. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, that maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, well, dry. Now you've got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
The pass to Henry is intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. There he goes left side. 30, the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this beat.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's Connor Duggar who picks it, and the Pats are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Jones and the Pats now with 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. And he's got some space here. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots take a 3-touchdown lead. Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. 21-0, our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Folk out there now to kick this one off. Pulls it in at the 13. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson.
Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? That he's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. Jones now throwing to start the drive. He gets it complete to Harris. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
From him, he's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man open, that's Devontae Parker complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a give, running left is Harris. They find some open field here. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, 35 yards. And the Patriots continue to pull away here this first half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Christian Watson and the rest of this offense back out now.
There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
It kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time, and that's not easily done because you know all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
Ready? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Love. Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on a crossing route. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones. It's caught by Aguilar. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
back to throw. Jones.
That swung out wide to Harris. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
On second down, it's Stevenson. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. 102 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Oh, nifty. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Pats open the lead up to 34-0.
Folk connects on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at the 40. Love now. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Here we go.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40. To pass. Here's Jordan Love.
Got his man. It's Bo Melton.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Here we go. Here we go.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Black Ultra.
Love.
Got a man. It's Tunyon. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They give him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, leave. Blue.
To the air again, Love. Touchdown!
Christian Watson. 33 yards.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row, we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And this is secured by the Patriots. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Jones throwing on 1st down.
Oh, Aguilar, what a catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 yards there for number 15.
Boy, that completion comes with a high degree of difficulty, especially on the catch. Had to look that one in one-handed, able to do so, and ends up picking up a first down as well.
And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, open man, the tight end Henry. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Hunter Henry. 34 yards. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Folk. And a rout is on here in this first half. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Two fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. On 1st and 10, Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Love from the gun. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Ready. Red cycle. Black shot.
Love to throw for it on 4th. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Set, ready. Squad red. Blue, black. Green jacket. Ready.
Final play of the half. Love. He's going to let it go again. And this is caught inside the 5. So we've reached, and we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Jordan Love in this offense, ready to get the football back. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Working out of the gun. Love. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And now they're in the hurry-up.
52.
After the sack on first down, Love. And then he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw now. Here's Love. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Throwing, Jones. Parker's got it for a New England touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots have taken a 6-touchdown lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Folk connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Devontae Parker able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a lot.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Love now to pass on first down. They'll find Lazard here over the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing again on second down. Love. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
17.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. And he's got it. It's caught for Packers touchdown. Robert Tunyon from 10 yards out. And the Packers are able to claw one back. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Love throwing for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Juwan Bentley.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
Baby, it's a new game now.
They don't lie. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs.
The partner still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Jones. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So on 4th down, Jones jogs off, and on comes a longtime vet, Nick Folk, for the Pats field goal try. Folk's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Packers all set to go again. That means we'll see Christian Watson.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game. But so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good. But there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check. But he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now
a loose football. The ball comes out. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Jones.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Operating from the gun. Jones. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Jones. And he's got it.
And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Back to throw. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll run with Stevenson.
And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score.
Ramondre Stevenson
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Love.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Love.
This pass complete to Melton.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
38.
1st down, Love to pass. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Throwing, Love. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that has painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side. And an inability.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 16. And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. On for the extra point is Folk. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
1st down, going to the air with Love. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Love now.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And the Patriots are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They run once more with Stevenson.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They'll try the left side with Stevenson.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
138 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes.
And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Straight ahead at Stevenson.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Another catch from Melton.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Going back to Love.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Pass complete across the formation to Melton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Love. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Now Crosby for the point after. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the... Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball. And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Free kick out of bounds.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.